Hello everybody, this is the Medieval News Network. Let's go to Evan with the news.
Thank you, Robbie. And now let's see about this amazing clip of football. Here we are, folks, the big game, and it seems that the quarterback has decided to run the ball, and ooh, she just got stabbed. The doctor's currently running over there to check on the patient. Well, something seems to be wrong, but hey, it looks like it's only a flesh wound. Anyways, now would be a good time to explain football.
It is sometimes used for a wide variety of localized football games which were invented and played in Europe during the Middle Ages. These games may be regarded as the ancestors of modern codes of football, and by comparison with later forms of football, the medieval matches were chaotic and had a few rules. These anarchic forms, typically classified as mob football, would be played as between neighboring towns and villages, involving an unlimited number of players and opposing teams, who could clash in a heavy mass of people struggling to drag an inflated pig bladder by means any possible markers at each end of the town. By some accounts, in such events, any meanings could be used to move the ball forward towards a goal, as long as it did not lean to manslaughter or murder. Sometimes, instead of markers, the teams would attempt to kick the bladder into the balcony of the opponent's church.
Ooh, he played her dirty with that tackle.
Wow, that was a really good game. A football. Now let's head over to the archery scene.
Archery was considered an important medieval sport during the Middle Ages, and it was not only a sport, rather it became an essential skill to be acquired by everyone by law. In 1252, the medieval archery law was passed, according to which every Englishman in the age in between 15 and 60 years was required to equip himself with a bow and arrow. People were specially trained to perform archery in specifically designed arenas, which were used to be known as butts. Englishmen invented the longbow, which was an important weapon that helped English to defeat French in the Battle of Crécy in 1346. According to historical estimates, around 2,000 French knights and soldiers were killed by longbow arrows, while English lost just 50 soldiers.
While her shot may not be on point, she did kill someone.
So up next is jousting. Let's see who will prevail. And they're off. Somebody was already hit. His horse goes flying away. Oh, it comes back! Ooh, rip his horse. The doctors carry away the body. He's dead, unfortunately. Jousting is a martial game or hostility between two horsemen wielding lances with blunted tips, often as a part of a tournament. The primary aim was to replicate a clash of heavy cavalry, with each opponent trying hard to strike their opponent while riding towards them at high speed. If passable, breaking the lance on the opponent's shield or jousting armor, or unhorsing him. The joust became an iconic characteristic of the night in romantic medievalism. The participants experienced close to 3¼ times their body weight in G-forces when the lances collide with their armor.
That was a hell of a joust.
That ended sadly for that, sir. I don't even think he got a hit on him. What a loser. Anyways, let's go right on to music.
Medieval music consists of most songs today, instrumental pieces, and liturgical music, from about 580 to 14,000 AD. Medieval music was an era of Western music, including liturgical music, also known as sacred, used for the church, and secular music, non-religious music. Medieval music includes solely vocals such as Gregorian chant and choir music, music for groups of singers singing. Solely instrumental music and music that uses both voices and instrumental, typically the instruments accompanying the voices. Gregorian chant was sung by monks during Catholic Mass. The Mass is a reenactment of Christ's Last Supper, intended to provide a spiritual connection between man and God. Part of this connection was established through music. This era begins with the fall of the Western Roman Empire in the 5th century and ends sometime in the early 15th century.
Well, it seems that we, accidentally stumbled upon a funeral. The doctor is kind of freaking out. We'll get back to you on this.
Such beautiful music.
Wow, what a such stunning performance. Well, everybody gets hungry sometimes, right? So you gotta go eat. So you gotta go hunt. Well, today, they're gonna be hunting snakes. Let's see what they catch. Here we have the doctor supervising the girl who got stabbed as she hunts for snakes. Well, it seems that they actually stabbed a cave hermit.
Throughout Western Europe in the Middle Ages, humans hunted wild animals. While game was at times an important source of food, it was rarely the principal source of nutrition. Hunting was engaged by all classes, but by the Middle Ages, the necessity of hunting was transformed into a stylized pastime of theocracy. More than a pastime, it was an important arena for social interaction, essential training for war, and a privilege and measurement of nobility.
Well, it looks like there's going to be hermit for dinner.
At least they'll be eating good today. Anyways, after all that, let's look at our contestants. So clearly, the female is right here. She does not seem to be doing good. I'm surprised her clothes aren't bloodstained yet. She got stabbed with a knife in football. It's okay, don't worry. We have the guy. He got shot in the knee. Looks pretty bad. Then we have the loser over here, who got stabbed through his heart. Sucks to be them. Just glad that the doctor's on the scene and he's always taking care of us.
I quit.
Have a nice day, people. This is Evan from Medieval News Network, signing off.